We're going to do a brief walkthrough of the application process for the Parental Choice Tax Credit Program. Some things you will need in advance will be an electronic copy of your driver's license, receipts for any non-public school expenditures that you made in 2025 if you're applying for the tax credit, and if you're applying for the advance payment, you will need to have your bank account and routing numbers available. Now, to get started, we'll need to log into your TAP account, and then once you're logged in, you'll go to where it says Parental Choice Tax Credit Dashboard. Now, this dashboard is where you're going to start the application process, and this is also where you'll receive any messages pertaining to your application. Once we get into the application, you're going to see three sections. First one will be the parent section, and then there will be a student section, and then a finalize section. We'll need to complete each one of these sections to complete the application. So we're going to begin at the top where it says parent section. When you're completing these sections, it's important to read everything on the screen and then follow the directions. Anything that's wrong may delay your application or disqualify it, so make sure that everything is accurate when you put it in there. But for the parent section, we're just going to go through, we're going to answer the questions. Please note that anything with an asterisk needs to have an answer in it, and then just continue to hit next. And then when we get done, we'll be put back into the dashboard where we can begin the next section, which is the student section. You will do the student section for each individual student that you're applying for. You'll add the student, and then you'll go through just like we did with the parent section and answer the questions. I want to note that when you're adding students, there's an option to save a draft of the application, and I would really recommend that you do that periodically. So just in case something happens and you lose your power or you lose your internet connection, something like that, you still have a copy of the application where you left off. So I would use save a draft pretty often. Now eventually you're going to get to a point where it's asking you for what award that you're applying for. You will have an option to apply for the tax credit or for the advance payment, not both. So you'll have to pick one. And then you'll complete the rest of the questionnaire for each student. If you are applying for the tax credit, in the student section, you're going to be asked to provide the receipts for 2025 expenditures. Now, to do this, you'll have to have them in electronic format. So you'll need to select what type of receipt it is, the amount that the receipt is for, and then you'll need to upload a copy of it by clicking on Choose File or Drop-In. When you've completed the section for a student, you'll have to review everything that you put in there to make sure it's accurate, and then click Submit. And then once you've clicked Submit, you'll be brought back to the option where you can select the dashboard, or you can add another student if you need to add another one, or you can finalize the application. Now, once you're done adding students, you can go to Finalize Application. Now, if you've chosen to apply for the advance payment, you'll need to have your bank account numbers and the routing information for the account that you want the payment to go to if it's been awarded, as well as whether you want it to go to your checking account or your savings account. Just make your selections and hit Next. At the end of the Finalize Application process, you'll have a chance to review everything that you've put in, including the students that you've added, and then you'll have to sign the agreement by checking the box and then typing in your name. Now, please note, do not click Submit until you are absolutely certain that you are done with this application. Once you submit the application, it is locked. You can't change it and you can't revoke it. So make sure you're ready before you hit Submit. Once you have submitted the application, you'll go into the confirmation screen. You get a chance to give feedback, and then the button there says Return to Dashboard. Go ahead and click that. That dashboard is where you will get any messages pertaining to this application, and it's a good idea to keep track of that periodically as we go through this process. But with that, you are done with the application. So I hope this is helpful, and have a great day.